Hi, and welcome to another video from the A Year to Change My Life video series. We're going to look at another continuation now, where we're going to focus on kind of what we're looking to do on a week-by-week basis. So, in the first video, we took our yearly goal, see what we were at. In the last video, what we did was we then took that goal and made it a monthly goal, and monthly actions, and we should end up at the end of the last video with a list of actions that we need to do in that first month to get us to that first goal for that month. That will be the kickstarter to get to that end of year goal. So what we're going to talk about now is taking that monthly goal and then getting it down to the week and planning what we're going to be doing in that week. So the first thing to do is we need to organise that list, because there's most probably a huge randomness of actions on there. What we need to do is we need to take those actions in that list and kind of put them into what I call subjects, or just group them under a single headline. So for example, anything that could be, we use that case study or the run, you'd want to group, or anything regarding the exercise of doing the run under the headline of exercise, and then just write all the actions down into them. So go through the whole long list of things that you've got written down and kind of put them into smaller lists of subject lists. Once you've done that, you need to look at all the actions in those lists and say to yourself, are they in their simplest forms? So one of the things that you might need to do is kind of, you might have some project things in there. So for example, I've got one of the latest projects that I'm working on, an Eat Right Move. I don't kind of put that in its entirety. I have to break that down into its simplest actions. So you need to be doing the same. So every action that you've got on those should be in their simplest forms. Okay. Once you've done that, you need to rank them based on, there's 3 bits of criteria that I always rank any action on. So reason why we rank, it makes it easier to find out what you can physically fit in your day, in your diary. So the first one is you prioritize. So you put anything that's a priority that must be completed as soon as possible to allow you to do either other actions or to meet a deadline. After that, you then go through and rank them based on their size. So any task that takes a lot of time to do is very deeply involved. We call it a major task. And anything that's a nice quick job, that about 5-10 minutes, we put a minor task. My advice is to make a to-do list very successful, because this is what we're actually getting to that point of doing. We're actually creating a very functional to-do list. Is that if anything is a very short and quick and you can do in the moment, do it in the moment. Try not to put it on the list. Okay, we want kind of bigger tasks for your list that you need to dedicate other time to, or key times to. So every action should be either put under the category and should be put under subcategories of priority, major and minor. Once you've done this, you're now going to focus on that 1 week. So this is what the aim was to do, is bring it down into 1 week. So what you need to do for the whole week is talk about what we call the weekly aim. So like we've said, we've got a monthly goal, we want a weekly goal. So by the end of the week, what have we want to be achieved? How can we hold ourselves accountable? What's our mark of success? Once we've done that, it just gives us a little bit more clarity on what actions we should be selecting to fit that week. In terms of what actions and how to select, the first thing we need to do is we need to put on each day what we would call the one thing you would do, and that will be the next step in terms of moving forward. Is that weekly aim is designed to sort of start you to think about the 7 things you're going to be doing in that week to get you to that end of week. Okay. So basically what we've done is we've taken that month goal and we've broken things down into kind of the key components to allow you to set a weekly aim and kind of think about over the weeks, over the first week. So again, we're breaking it down of what you want to achieve. Okay, so we're going to look to possibly finish the video series off next time with how we're going to structure our days. Okay, thanks for your time today.